Bonjour mesdames et messieurs et bienvenue à notre célébration marquant le 90e anniversaire de la naissance du grand Oscar Peterson. Welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rosemary Thompson and I'm the Director of Communications for the NAC. On behalf of our President and CEO, Peter Herndorf, who's over here somewhere, and Kelly Peterson, who's with us here today, we'd like to thank you for joining us at Oscar's Corner. We baptized this Oscar's Corner 5 years ago to celebrate what would have been his 90th birthday. 5 years ago, Kelly and her daughter Celine were right here on this sidewalk. And they were joined by 10,000 people who came to watch the unveiling of Oscar Peterson. But there was also another special guest. Her name was Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and she drew those 10,000 people out. But look at the crowd we've got here today, so thank you so much for coming. And what's so fun about the statue is that in the last 5 years, it has become the most iconic statue in Ottawa. At least that's what we think at the NAC. It's become everybody's favorite photo op. And so we'd like to thank the artist who created Oscar. She's here, Ruth Abernathy. Where's Ruth? There's Ruth. Ruth Abernathy has created many favorite sculptures across Canada. You know the Glenn Gould sculpture in front of the CBC building in Toronto? Well, that is Ruth Abernathy, and of course here is Oscar. So the statue is the brainchild of a group of prominent Canadians, pause for the buses, including Peter Herndorf, our president, and the former president of the Canadian Reporting Industry Association, Brian Robertson, who is here with his wife, Jo. So Brian and Jo, hello. And what's really fun about this statue is it was really a labor of love. They had a lot of fundraising help to raise the money to build Oscar, and the people that got behind this project were people like former Premier Bill Davis and the former leader of the Liberal Party, Bob Rae, and many others. And they were able to come together to make this dream come true following Oscar's death in 2007. Of course, it's a project that had Canadian pride written all over it. And so we'd like to welcome the Deputy Minister of Canadian Heritage, Graham Flack, who is here today with his family, because this was really a project that made many Canadians feel proud. Depuis son dévoilement par la reine Elisabeth en 2010, la statue d'Oscar Peterson au CNA est rapidement devenue l'une des pièces d'art public les plus populaires de la région de la capitale nationale et dans le Canada même. Chaque année, des milliers de gens s'arrêtent ici même pour s'asseoir avec Oscar et se prendre en photo avec lui. Every morning when people pass this statue, they touch his shoulder. As you probably saw in the Citizen today, Kelly was touching Oscar's shoulder in the Citizen today. I love that picture. And I do that every morning just to sort of wish him luck for the day. And people sit with him on the piano bench. In the wintertime, they put winter hats on him. They put scarves on him. People hug him. Sometimes they kiss him. And the funniest one this summer was a kid put a superhero cape on Oscar. So he was a superhero at one point this summer. And we've scanned the web and various social media channels, and we found so many visitors of photos of Oscars from visitors really from around the world. So today we invite you to take a selfie with Oscar after our concert is done. So we think the reason that this statue is so beloved, of course, is because of Oscar Peterson's incredible talent, but it's also because of his life story. Oscar Peterson était né dans le quartier ouvrier de la Petite Bourgogne à Montréal, Little Burgundy à Montreal, et il s'est hissé jusqu'aux plus hauts sommets de la monde du jazz in a career spanning 65 years, during which he became one of the world's greatest piano virtuosos. Oscar made more than 200 recordings. He was a musician, a recording artist, composer, and mentor to countless artists. He's in the international jazz pantheon with none other than Duke Ellington, who called him the Maharaja of the keyboard. His compositions include the famous Canadiana Suite and Hymn to Freedom, which became an anthem for the civil rights movement in the 1960s. So, before we play that, I'm just going to ask my friend here, Kelly Peterson, to say a few words. So please, Kelly.
Thank you, Rosemary. I just really want to say thank you to all of you for being here to help us celebrate Oscar's legacy, Oscar's life, his music, and this incredible statue, which I need to thank Ruth for all the time. I think she captured him beautifully. The joy that comes through the statue is how Oscar was. And I encourage you, when you take selfies, please post them on our Facebook, Oscar Peterson Music. Post them for the National Arts Center. Tweet them to us, Oscar P Music, just because we love to see them. It's so much fun. And happy celebration.
Well, I have to add thanks, really, for making an effort to get here. It's such a pleasure. When I'm at home in the studio working on the next guy or the next woman, whatever, other heritage portrait, I don't have to give much thought to the fact that Oscar's here continuing to entertain you. I'm thrilled by the idea, and thank you so much for your interest and support. It means an awful lot.
I would be very remiss if I didn't say thank you to Clayton Connell and his quartet for being here today.
Which is exactly where we're going right now. So, without further ado, please welcome, s'il vous plaît, mettre vos mains ensemble pour Clayton Connell and his quartet.
Oh my God. I think I don't know.